Okay guys, welcome to today's training section where I'll be teaching you the tools of the Pixellab and how you can use them. So if you know you did not download the app yet, please go and do that and come back and watch this video and then pick it from there. So let's go straight to the app. So if you open the Pixellab, this what will come. Okay, this what will come. So we have new text here, meaning if you want to add a text, you just click on it and you add your text. So that's that. So we have a plus button, which is the first one here. So when you click on it, the first thing you see is text. It's also the same thing. It helps you to add a text. Okay, it helps you to add a text. So you can add a text. So the next thing is current date. So if you want to see today's date or you want to insert a date into whatever work you are doing, just click on current date. You see it has come here. So maybe you want it to be somewhere of the app. That one you can select it yourself where you want it to be. Okay, so the next thing also is sticker. Maybe you are working and you want to add some stickers. We have a lot of stickers here and emojis that you can use for your work. So that's what that one is used for. Also we have shapes. So let's say you want to give a shape for your work, any kind of shape, maybe arrow, something, you just want some kind of shape, you can then click on shape and then you get that. Okay, and so we have from gallery. Maybe you want to import picture. So this from gallery helps you to do what? Import picture into your gallery. How do we call it? Your work. Okay, so if you click on it, it will take you to your document, your picture sessions, where you can do what? Insert pictures into the work. Let's say, let me use this one of the work. So let's say you want to insert this picture, you just click here, the arrow here, the correct arrow, that sign there. But please, anytime you want to insert a picture, make sure you select one by one. Okay, one by one, then you click on it. So this one you can make it big as you want it to be, how you want it to be, or small. It depends on what you want to use it for. Are you getting it? So that is that. So the next thing we are also going to look at is the what? The draw. Maybe you want to draw something. This app helps you to draw your thing. Whatever you want to draw, just be creative about it. It helps you draw that. Okay, you see? So if you want to draw anything, just click on the draw button and draw that thing. So the next two over here is the save button. You see it here, save. So when you click on it, it will give you save as project, save as image. So what is the save as project? If you are working on a file and then you are done with it, or you are not yet done with it, and you want to save it and come back to it and then edit some things on it, you save it as project, so that anytime you come back to it, you can use it again and then edit whatever you want to edit on it. Save as image, you are saving it straightforward as a jpeg file, as an image, so you can't edit anything about it again. Okay, so that is that. The next one is the share button. So after you are done editing your thing, you can either share it to Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, wherever. You see the things here, so you can just select one and click on share. Okay, so the next one here is quotes. We call it quotes. This one, maybe you want to add some quotes to your work, or you just want to do a quote on Pixellab. You don't know what to write. They have a lot of quotes here they can give you. You see, I'm not afraid. I was born to do this. I don't believe you have to be better than everybody else. I believe you have to be better than you ever thought you could be. Yes, things are here: motivation, success, friendship, any one of them you want to use. Okay, so that is the quote. Now the next one is use image. You see that dot there, it consists of a lot of things. So we have use image from gallery, full screen. If you want the work to take the full screen, use image from camera, export image, contact. All these things here, yeah, just basic English that if you can understand. A tutorial is to teach you how to use the app, remove ads and stuff. So if you click there, you get that. So the next thing is the undo button here. You see this one, the one beside the Pixellab, just at the right hand side. Okay, so it's called undo. I know many of you know what undo does. Maybe when you write something, let's just do something here. So let's see. So I write what? Victor. So and I click OK. So this is the work. So I don't want the Victor again, so I want to undo it. All you will do is click on the undo button, and then you see it has removed the Victor. That's what it does. It's not only for test. Maybe you insert some image or something that you don't want, and if you click on delete, you might delete the whole thing and start all over again, which you don't want. So just click on the undo, and then it will only delete that one for you. The next one is the zoom. This one, you see how big you want the thing to be. You see it, the image, because there's no image here, that's why. So you can zoom it and zoom it out too. So the next one is the lines here. These ones we use them, like let's say for instance you want your text to be in alignment. So let's add a text and see. So new text. Okay, so you want that text to be somewhere in alignment. So if you click on this one, you can look at the line and see where it is. Maybe you want them to be straight, so this line helps you to move them to the same line where you know that okay, this one follow each other exactly. Okay, so that's for this one. So the next one is the layer. This arrow here, we call it the layer. Okay, the layer, what it does is it helps you okay, to let you understand very well, let me bring a project. Okay, project. Okay, so you see I've saved this thing as a project, so I can go back to it and edit it very well. So you see the project, it has come. So the layer, what does it do? You see the layer gives you all the things you've inserted into your work. Okay, these are the layers. So these are the layers. So to understand this layer very well, you see when we open it, it has some things here. So what does it mean? Like what do they do? This very one. So let's see, you see this thing, because I saved the work as a project, I can move it and move it or edit it anyhow. So the layer helps you to lock this thing, edit it, hide it or delete it. So let's see this very one. Which layer is that? Okay, which layer is that? Which layer is that? Okay, let's use this one. So this one is this layer. So I don't want it to show again. All you have to do is click on this button here, which is the eye. You see it has disappeared. You don't want it to be there again, but if you want it, then you click it back, it will come. Maybe you want to lock this layer. You see it's movable, you don't want it to move anywhere. So all you have to do is click on this lock button. You see it can't move again. So that is that. And then this one, you edit it, move forward, move back, copy. So if you copy it, it will become 2. You see, let me show it here. You see another one has come here because we've copied it, so it is now 2. You can put it somewhere. So if you click on undo, you know what the undo does, it will get it back. I hope you are following everything that we are doing. I just want you to take your time and follow. In case you don't understand, watch this video again, so you can save this video and watch it again. So that is that. So the next thing is, let's go. We are done with the top tools. So let's go to the down here. Okay, so let me just undo this thing, the flyer and everything, so that we'll go back to what we are doing first. Okay, so like a pro or this thing. So let me just go back. So these things are default. You see, when you come here, the first one, if you click on it, default thing. These ones are telling you that the first one here, the round circles, the three. This one, when you want your background to go back to default, you see, if I click on default, all the things that are there will vanish. Are you getting it? So it gives me the normal background of Pixellab. So if you click on this one, it gives you another background. If you click on this one, another one. It depends on what you want yourself. You see? So 3D test and a lot. So you will decide to use the one that you want to use for your work. You see it? They are there. So the one you want to use for your work. So that's for that one. So if you click on this one, which is the A, we have the edit. You want to edit a text or you want to delete it. You see, that's it. You want to delete it. This one is copy. So when you click it, it will copy it again. Okay, it will copy it again for you. And we have to, this one, the positions. So this text you can, let me just use the text. So this text you can edit it by typing Jessica Oketu. Okay, or let's just write something Jessica. So that's that. You see, so this text you can either copy it to front, meaning it should come to front, to back, it moves on. So the position, you can select the position, should go up, go here, any one of them you want to use. So the text size, you can either make it big or small. Are you getting it? So let's say you see this one, you have to move it to the left or right. Everything you want is in Pixellab, whether you want it to be at the middle, whatever. So that is that. And then we have color. So you can either change the color of this text to blue, green. We have gradient color too. You can select another color. The plus button there, when you click on it, you can select another color. Are you following? Okay, so that is that. And we have gradient color. This one gives you different colors at the same time, you see. But let's use the normal color right now and see. So let's select blue, and that is that. So we are good to go. So let's say this another interesting tool on the Pixel app that I love so much is the texture. This is what I used to kill my clients a lot. This is what I used to blow their mind. You know, when you have a test like this and then maybe they give you work, you can look for something of them. Let's say I click on texture, meaning I can go to gallery and pick something. Let's say let me see. So let's say the one who is giving me the work is let me see, wallpaper. The one who is giving me the work, let me see. Let me just use something. Let me go to download and use. So the one who is giving me the work like this thing, this very one. You see, this very image. So I can use that image to do the test for him. So when I click here, you see, I told you that anytime you want to use this thing, it should be one by one. Okay, then you click on it. You see the image is now the background writing. Have you seen it now? The image is now. So let's write something that the image can show very well. Omega. So omega. You see, the image is now the omega. Are you getting it? So you can add the capacity of the image, how you want it to be, blur or deep. All is here. That's the capacity. So the next one is the rotate. You can rotate this image anyhow you want it to look like. Yeah, so that is the rotate. And then mask, this one gives you You see, you can do your image in a way, you can give it a mask. Are you seeing it? So if you do it like that, it becomes the way you want it to be. So we have the font here. Which font do you want to use for your image? There are a lot of fonts here. This one, you can select the one you want. Okay, so the next one is the bold. So this one, you select any italic, underline, bold. So these ones, I know you are familiar with them, that's why I'm running through. So we have the align, spacing. So the spacing, you can space the words. Okay, yeah, so that's it. So we have stroke. Now take attention, be serious and then watchful over here. So the stroke gives you, it's a fantastic tool on the Pixellab. So you see the stroke, you see it gives you another image design of your work. So you can select a stroke color. Okay, you can select it to be blue. You see it gives it a blue stroke color. Anything at all you want. So you just have to be creative and know what you want to do. So we have a shadow. You create a shadow for it. You see, if you create a shadow, it gives it a shadow. I don't want a shadow, so let me remove it. So we have the inner shadow. This ones only come inside. You see, so that is that. And then perspective, it helps you to rotate that far how you want it. You see, maybe we'll learn all these things as time goes on, how to do them. And then we have 3D test, how you want it to do is there. So we have another one here. When you click on this one, it gives it automatic 3D font. You see, so you can make it oblique or perspective. So this one's only helps you to adjust these things. Okay, adjust it whether you want it dark, so how you want it to be. So that is that. So we have 3D shadow. This one you will not see the shadow. Okay, it has come. It has come. Assuming it is a later that comes down, you see the shadow will come more than that. It will come more than that. So we have text reflect. So you reflect your text. So guys, that is that for only this one. Then we move here. So we have import. It helps you to import text, draw. So let's say you have something you want to draw again, you can just use the draw button instead. We have shape, different shape. We already see these things at the top there, so let me just brush through them. So we have pixel arrow. So you can bring any arrow you want. Maybe you are doing a work for your client and you want an arrow to point to it. So that is that. So guys, the next one is the color of your work, the background. You see, you can select any background color you want. There are different colors you can select, okay, for your work. So that is that. We have image size. That's if you put an image. So you can import image from gallery, from camera. It's the same thing I said earlier on. So this one is the brightness. So you can either give it, you see what we are saying, vignette brightness. So this one gives you see when I remove it, so this one you can use it. This is not anything, but you see it looks awesome, omega, because of this thing. So we have the noise, which gives it that kind of so you can select the one you want to use. It's not necessary you should use all. So you can brighten your work, whatever. You see, it's an amazing app. Just that you have to take your time and work on it. That's why it's necessary to follow everything we are doing here and do every assignment. You see the contrast? So that is that. So we have this one who make it different. You see it's blue, but it's giving it a different color. Okay, so that's that. So we have the saturation to saturate it more. So guys, that is that for this training. So I hope you've taken note of everything that we've learned here. We'll be using these tools. That's why I've shown you all of them and what they are used to. I will see you in the next class that we'll be having. And I want you to follow and then follow very well. See you in our next class. Thank you.